Hello, darling parents. This is Naren from Wow Parenting once again with a very beautiful Facebook Live. Today, we are discussing about how do I handle fear when fear comes in my child, and more importantly, very crucially, as a parent, if I carry fear inside me, can I still nurture a confident child? Stay with me for about 15 minutes in this Facebook Live, and by the time we reach the end of this Facebook Live, my promise to you is you will get so much clarity on what is required to nurture a confident child, a child who does not give in to fear, and you will have enough points on how to manage your own fears, and in spite of your fears, how can you nurture a confident child. Have you heard these few statements like जो डर गया सो मर गया, Gabbar Singh, Sholay? Have you seen that soft drink advertisement where they say with a lot of guts so that डर के आगे जीत है? Nobody in the world likes to be scared. Everybody in the world would like to be confident. Nobody in the world likes to feel scared and give up because they feel very bad and low about themselves. Everybody in the world would like to be confident so that people can look at them and appreciate them, and they take charge of their life and do things by which they feel very proud of themselves. But fear sometimes stops us in our tracks. डर विनाश करता है. Fear destroys. However, let me also expose you to a very beautiful, exciting way to look at fear. You know, I am not fond of swimming. My wife is. The day she swims and comes back home, she's at the top of her mood, best of her approach. One day, she told me I must come for swimming pool exercise. They have a coach whose name is Gopal, who is teaching them how to exercise inside the swimming pool with some dumbbells and some other equipments. Well, I love exercising and I don't love swimming, but I love my wife also. So there are two loves going on together, and one thing which is uncomfortable. That evening, Bharti won and I went inside the swimming pool with her. This guy called Gopal was a very funny guy. He was making everybody laugh, making everybody comfortable, and he was creating an extraordinary atmosphere in the swimming pool. Now, after some time, he made all of us do some stroke by which people were going in a circle inside the swimming pool. Normally, for me, I have seen people swim straight in the swimming pool. But here, Gopal is making them go in circles inside the swimming pool. I was the most awkward one because when I was going through that, my mind was going into, I don't like it here, I don't like it here, why I have to do this here, I have come here to do some exercise, what is this going around in circles? Gopal saw your face. Gopal saw my face and he realized my resistance. He just looks at me and says, Naren, treat the water as your friend and not as your enemy, and you will be able to conquer the water. The water will start cooperating with you brilliantly well. My first thought was, एक क्या रे भाषण दे रहा है? But then I thought, चलो करके देखते हैं. And in a mood of fun, I said, okay, water is my friend. And miracle happened. Suddenly the same water was not the same water again. Suddenly I was enjoying swimming. You know, earlier I didn't like, my body was a little stiff, I was a little resistant, everything was coming either half-hearted or with too much aggression. The moment I start seeing water as my friend, there is a grace which came in, there is that softness which came in, and that is exactly what the water required. That is exactly how good swimming happened. And not only did I enjoy going round and round in the swimming pool, then Gopal taught me a stroke by which my head remained at the center and my whole body was going around with it almost like the sun is at the center and the earth is going around. Oh my God, what a brilliant experience it was. Can I treat fear also as my friend and not as my enemy? What? Fear as a friend? Hear me out. Why did nature create this thing called fear? What happens when I'm afraid? So fear has two parts. Part number one, why fear happened? And part number two, how did I respond? Why fear happens? In all my experiences of life, what I have realized is the job of fear is to make me alert. I'm about to do something which I'm uncomfortable with. I'm about to do something where there is a possibility of hurting myself. I'm about to do something which is outside my comfort zones, which means in these scenarios, I need to be focused. I need to be careful. I need to be smart. I need to be 100% involved. I need to be efficient for me to do things well. I realize the role of fear is not to stop me, but the role of fear is to make me alert. I repeat, the role of fear is not to stop me, but the role of fear is to make me alert. Now, I'm afraid if I can become alert and then make the wise choice, the right choice, the progressive choice, fear is doing its work as my friend. If I am about to do something wrong, my friend alerts me. Let's say, for example, I have some money to invest in the stock market. One contact from somewhere says, Naren, invest in this stock, there will be great returns. My friend comes to know about it, and my friend tells me, that fellow has given 3 suggestions in the past, not a single one of these 3 worked out. This is also an operator-driven stock, there is no fundamentals over here. Naren, wouldn't you like to check the fundamentals first? Would you like to speak to 2 more people before you invest your hard-earned money in the stock market? Now, what is my friend doing? He is making me alert. He's not stopping me. He is making me alert. After I do my research, after I speak to enough people, after I look into the fundamentals, I might realize that this tip is a good tip and still go ahead and invest. I might realize, in this, if I would have invested money, it would have been a disaster, it would have been a mistake. My friend alerted me. As a result of that, I now take an educated, wise call. When I see fear as my friend, fear's job is to alert me. Now imagine, my friend told, Naren, थोड़ा देख ले. And then I say, अरे बाप रे, देखना पड़ेगा, फिर तो मुझे नहीं करना है. Then I would have made my friend stop me when 50% chances are I should have been stopped, 50% chances are I should actually go ahead. Now, fear is not meant to paralyze me and stop me. Fear is meant to make me alert. Becoming alert, if I am wise and I go ahead, fear is my friend. Practice this in your life. Whatever you are afraid of, let it make you alert. And then analyze the subject and do what is right for you in life, even if it is uncomfortable. Like the beautiful, famous saying is, courage is not the absence of fear, but courage is going ahead in spite of fear. When I did my bungee jumping when we were traveling in Nepal, and they said this is the second biggest bungee jump in the whole world. And as I moved to the edge, was I scared? You bet your life I was very scared. Of course, they said there is no accident which has ever happened, but there is always the first time an accident happens, right? I was scared. But I also had courage, which means I didn't allow that fear to stop me. My children were watching me, my friends were watching me, my wife was watching me. And I know if I had given in, they would have learned that if you are afraid, you should give up in life. I didn't give in, I went ahead and jumped. My son did after me, my friends did after me, my daughter did after me. And even today, we remember it as such an extraordinary experience. If I wait for fear to be over and then go for bungee jump, I don't think I can ever do it in life. So when you sit with your children, discuss this with your children. One, fear doesn't mean we should stop. Fear means we should become alert. Two, treat fear like a friend. Don't feel bad if you have fear. It's very natural. If we do anything outside the comfort zone or do something which might hurt us or do something which we have never done before, it's absolutely natural to have fear. Nothing unnatural about fear. But three, the role of fear is not to stop us, but for us to use our intelligence. And fourth, even if fear is there, let it come along with courage. Which means fear will not stop you, but will make you alert. And even if fear is present, the presence of courage will make you do what is necessary so that you keep progressing in life. Give your child enough examples. A teacher teaches brilliantly well. Child comes home and tells you, and you tell the child, why don't you write a small note to your teacher and say, thank you for teaching this so well, it was very exciting. And the child might say, oh, what if teacher minds? What if she gets upset? What if others make fun of me? Yeah, I understand these fears. This alertness is good and required. But if anybody does a good job, should we also appreciate that person? If you do a good job, would you like it if you are appreciated? Yes, right? So appreciation is the right thing to do. Now let's see, how do I handle this fear and go ahead and appreciate. So maybe you write a letter and go to the teacher and say, ma'am, there is something that I would like to tell you. Even if you're scared, your heart is pumping at double the pace, you wish that the teacher should not get upset. You are looking from the corner of your eyes. None of the students should find you're talking to the teacher so that they will later on, they might later on tease you. All this is going on, but appreciating is the right thing. Go ahead and do it. And if you can make your child do that, no teacher will get upset if the teacher is appreciated. It was outside the comfort zone of your child. That's why they were scared. Children will ridicule, and it's right. At school, children do ridicule. That's why they were scared, because no child wants to get ridiculed. But the child still went ahead and did it. They conquered their fear a little bit. Finally, remember this. Fear is always conquered a little bit at a time. There is no way by which fear can be conquered in one shot. That's why when I went for bungee jumping, it was going 1 inch at a time. The legs are heavy because it is tied up very strongly. You can't take steps and do jumping bungee. You have to take inches and do bungee jumping. Little at a time. Every progress enhances courage and weakens fear. Enhances courage, weakens fear. So even if it takes a little longer time, it's absolutely okay. But be consistent and just do a little at a time, a bit at a time, a bit at a time, and your child will be filled with courage. Even if you have a base of fear, yes, you can create a very confident child by working on all these 5 points that we have discussed so far in today's life lesson. What is my prayer? May you get transformed as a confident person, overcoming your fears a bit at a time, and watching you, your child will also speeden their journey with courage towards the right path of their life. I wish your child grows up to be a very courageous person. And I repeat, courage is not the absence of fear, but going ahead in spite of fear. My darling friends, there are millions of parents out there who carry a lot of fear inside their heart. And unknowingly, this fear gets transferred to their child. They allow fear to stop them instead of making fear their friend, analyzing the situation and going ahead in the right direction. This live cast can help them like nobody's business. So I have a heartfelt appeal to every one of my friends who's watching this Facebook Live. Please tag your friends whom you believe need this video. Please share it with as many people as you can. If you are members of WhatsApp groups, take this link and share it in all the WhatsApp group possible. Let us create a world of courage. And to create the world filled with courage, we need your help. So with your help, I'm sure thousands of people will conquer their fear through this small video cast that we have. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for partnering this mission with us. Wish you all the best in everything that you do in life. May you live life with tremendous courage. Love you so much. Hello parents, do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update from Wow Parenting.